Hey Rose, hey Steph. So guys, as you know, I've been watching Ocean's 11, 12, 13, and Leverage lately. And I guess Amazon going, hey, this girl's watching way too many heist shows, has offered a new show for me. The name of the show is Hustle. Well, Hustle is technically the British version of Leverage, and you can kind of say that Hustle came before Leverage. But the thing is, Hustle takes a lot of its cons from the Roaring Twenties. Now, here's the original cast. From left to right, you have Robert Glenster playing Ash Morgan, Jamie Murray playing Stacey Monroe, Robert Vaughn playing Albert Stroller, Mark Warren playing Danny Blue, Adrian Lester playing Michael Stone, also known as Mickey Brick. Now, unlike in Leverage, where everyone has a specific role and that's what their specialty is in Hustle, everyone is a grifter. So Ash is a grifter, but he's also known as the fixer. He finds them whatever they need is usually Ash's job. Money, location, people, that's Ash. Stacy is known as the lure. She's usually there to kind of rope in the male or sometimes even female Mark. She's also known as the bank because she's the one who keeps track of where their money is. Albert Stroller is known as the roper. He's the one who convinces them to come in. He gets the mark and he butters them up so that Mickey can come in as the inside man, the leading man, the mastermind, and tell them, well, here's how you can give me your money in a very interesting way. Danny is actually a new recruit and he is learning the ropes. He's technically a short con grifter, meaning that he does like 3-card Monty, dog in the bar. Basically, they are cons that get people's money really quickly in a short amount of time. Most of his cons used to be maybe an hour long, maybe even a few minutes long. You probably wouldn't have noticed that your money is gone until it is gone. A long con is different, and that's what Mickey and the rest do. Long cons have to set up a base. You have to set up a relationship with your mark. You have to have the mark trust you enough to then give you their money. And this is usually for marks that have over thousands of dollars. You don't take them for a few hundred. You take them for a few 100,000, sometimes even maybe half a mil. So that is Hustle. And what I love about it is that none of the marks are people like you and I. They're not middle class citizens who honestly need that paycheck. All the long con marks are people that can afford to lose a couple of millions of quid. They are high class. They usually look down on what they consider the plebs. And that's really what I like about Mickey and the rest of the crew. They don't take from honest people and they don't take from people that are struggling. And in fact, many times in the series, you will hear that when you take from a poor person, when you take from a desperate person, all you do is invite bad luck towards you. And that actually has a couple of episodes where the grifter's curse comes into play when you either try to take from a humble person or a desperate person, or when they try to do the same con twice. You also learn a couple of like rules of the trade, which is know who you're working with, and if you don't trust them, make sure you're ready for a double cross, which I've taken for my own personal life. Know who I'm working with, and if I'm not 100% sure if that person's legitimate, have a backup plan because you never know. Season 1 through 3 is really just going through teaching Danny the different rules and how to become a long con artist, him getting used to becoming a long con artist, and actually being able to make up his own con using different marks. Season 4 sees Adrian Lester, who plays Mickey Stone, leave for a little bit. He goes off to Australia, and Danny's the one in charge of the crew. This is where we meet Billy, who wants to become a grifter, and they're starting to train him up, Danny taking him under his wing, but he disappears when season 5 comes along. In season 5, we then lose Danny and Stacy. We're kind of having a little bit of trouble getting their schedules to work out and be able to come back and do their characters. So we actually get 2 new characters. We get a brother and sister duo, the Kennedys, John and Emma Kennedy. Emma is a little bit more proactive. She's played by Kelly Adams, and Sean is played by Matt D'Angelo. They are both very, very interesting characters, with Emma learning how to be the lure and also be a long con grifter. She has a natural knack for it, but there are times where she's just like, wait, why are we doing this? I don't think this is true. And she gives Danny a run for his money, to be very honest. It's fun because you can see how she interacts with Mickey and the different ways that they interact with one another. You have then Sean, who is so used to just following his sister lead, actually learn how to be a con artist himself and be one in his own right, thinking things through. And at first you're just like, dude, you're like her kid brother, that's basically why you're here. But as he learns and he really starts to get into his own, by the end of season 8 you're like, oh, I'm so proud of my little bird, he can flow the coop now. Anyways, overall, Hustle is a great show for you to watch. I can totally recommend episodes. There are going to be a few recaps of each season and highlights of the season, things that you should watch, things you should really enjoy. There's this one episode with a golden tiger that cracks me up. But yeah, so I totally recommend this one, especially if you like heist movies, if you like Oceans and you like Leverage. This is the show for you. And there's only 6 episodes, so there's only 48 episodes in total. Each season's only 6 episodes long, so kind of goes by real quick, and promise you'll enjoy it. All right, this has been my little recap of this side of media. I will have more of my book side come out soon. I should have it up after this, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you have any heist books, movies, or TV shows you think I should watch or read, since, like I said, this quarantine, it has us learning new things. All right, guys, bye.